I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone, and hopefully 2022 is a better year for everyone than 2021 was. Even if 2021 was great to you, hopefully 2022 is greater. If you did not reach all your goals in 2021, reflect back on what you didn't do or what you could have done better, but don't dwell on it, and move forward into 22 and continue to strive to reach those goals. So Happy New Year to everyone.
On the next plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant for those who don't know. Today is part 2 of my 9-day stretch. Right now I'm on the 5-day. So today started off with a deadhead to Raleigh-Durham, and then now I do Raleigh-Durham to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Greensboro, and then I'm done today around 11:30. There's so much traffic at Atlanta Airport that when I got on the shuttle, it almost took me 45 minutes just to get off the shuttle because there was so much traffic trying to get in for people dropping off people or picking up people at the Atlanta airport. I still made my deadhead on time because I got there in enough time, I should say. Also, if you're traveling at any time during the holiday season, 3-4 hours early is by far the earliest you need to get to that airport because those TSA lines are ridiculous. And if you want to chance it and get there like an hour before, 2 hours before, and you miss your flight, can't say we didn't try to warn you, because during the holiday time, especially this time, I think it's like a lot of people didn't get to spend time with their family last year, so they're trying to make up for it because these flights are oversold. All of them are oversold, all of them are overbooked. People are traveling everywhere for this holiday season. But I need to talk to you all once I get to Greensboro about what happened on the last day of my last trip in Portland, Maine. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Hello everybody, I've made it here to Greensboro, North Carolina. Today's flights were very smooth, easy. We have a new captain, well not captain, but FO. He's on his OE right now. He was a flight attendant at Mainline for 25 years, and he basically said he started off as a pilot a long time ago, stopped for 20-some years and picked it back up 5 years ago. So here he is today. So my little story about what happened to me in Portland. So I ordered something off of DoorDash because even though I brought my food on my last trip, I didn't get up for breakfast on 2 of those days, so I ate my food up. So I had to buy something for the last day. So I used DoorDash, bought something from a place that was across the street. I would have actually walked to it, but one, it was snowing. 2, they didn't allow people to come inside, so you had to do delivery. Now, food gets here, you know, she knocks on my door, and, you know, I go get my food. And I was like, wait a minute, this looks like a lot of food. And then, first of all, I didn't order a green juice. So technically, it was the wrong order. So I left it sitting there, you know, got on the chat with DoorDash. They apologized, gave me a credit, reordered my food from the same place. Now, an hour later, she calls me and says she's gonna come pick up the food that was been sitting there for an hour. And I told her I haven't touched it, it's been sitting there for an hour. Then she calls me back and says she's not coming because the people that she was originally supposed to take it to didn't respond to her. Now I'm waiting for my second order. They can't find a dasher. Then they ended up canceling the order because the restaurant ended up closing, even though I ordered my food way in advance before they closed. So now I have like $75 worth of credits from DoorDash because, yeah, and then I didn't even eat anything but some chips and crackers. And something told me to pack noodles just in case for an emergency, but I was like, I'm not gonna eat it. Never again will I do that again. I will pack the noodles for emergency cases. But other than that, that's all I have for you today. Today, I'm probably, well, I don't know if I'm gonna eat it tonight. I might wait till in the morning. It's going on 10:30. I barbecued last night, so I brought that with me to eat for this trip here. Hopefully, they're not gonna trip about me in Toronto because it's cooked food. So I'm good. But I'm gonna try to get a workout in, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon. I don't have to leave the hotel until 1:50. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to day 2. We are 4 days away from Christmas. Today is just a 2-leg day for me. I go from Greensboro to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Toronto, and I'm done in Toronto by like 7 o'clock today. Hopefully, Toronto has changed its rules for everything, even for employees coming into the country. I'll get into that a little bit later because it's kind of complicated to talk about right now. Other than that, today I just got up, finished. I edited a vlog last night that's supposed to come out today. And I just basically put the finishing touches that I had to do on YouTube, like the caption and creating all that other stuff like that. And so I've been up for a while. I did get a good workout in last night, which was well needed. I've been slacking a little bit. And, you know, it is what it is, you know, like I always say, it is what it is. But I'm gonna get ready to go down to the van, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Toronto. Hopefully no delays, no anything. If it does, I'll keep you guys updated. Hello everybody, so I've made it here to Toronto. It is going on almost 8:30, 8:40 or whatever. I got here about 7:45. Well, actually out of the plane and customs is 7:45. Problem is the van that runs for all these hotels leave on every 15. So it leaves the airport at 7:45, which we missed that. And then it leaves the hotels at 8 o'clock and gets to the airport at 8:15. So that's how they run. Don't ask me why, but other than that, today was very uneventful, just the 2 legs. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is an early report time. I have to be up at 5:30. I have a 6:30 van for a 7:15 show. And I have a long day tomorrow because I don't end tomorrow until about the same time tomorrow back here into Toronto. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on. I'm finna get ready and wind down and get ready to go to bed so I can get up and have energy for my long day tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later on. Hello everybody, today is day 3. It is going on 6:15 in the morning. I have a 6:30 van. Today I have 4 legs. I go from Toronto to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Greensboro, Greensboro back to LaGuardia, and then LaGuardia back to Toronto today. I have a few sits in between, so these are a little bit over an hour and a half and 2-hour sits, so it's gonna make today a lot longer, and where I'm not back here until about 7 o'clock again, so which reality, I won't get back to the hotel till 8:30 tonight. But other than that, that's all that I have on my sits. I will be replying to comments on my latest YouTube video, so bear with me if I haven't responded to your comment by now. Sometimes it gets lost in translation of other people commenting on other videos, like older videos, and I just forget. So if you see me comment to you like a week later, 5 days later, I do apologize about that. But other than that, I'm finna make sure I didn't leave anything in this room, which really wouldn't matter. I might come back here again and go downstairs, try to get some breakfast before we go. And I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Keep you updated if anything changes with my schedule. Hello everybody, so I finally made it here to Toronto. This has been a long day. I've been up since 5:30, just not making it into the hotel at 9:30 because we were delayed in LaGuardia on the tarmac for, originally they told us an hour and a half because it was snowing here in Toronto. They had to de-ice everything and slowing everybody down. So we ended up landing about 30 minutes after we were supposed to, and how the van and shuttle runs here, it runs on every 30 minutes, so it leaves the hotels at every 30 minutes. So we didn't actually get off the plane until 8 o'clock. And if we didn't make it back out front by 8:15, we weren't gonna get on the next van until like 8:45, which is what happened. And then it takes a few minutes to get here to the hotel, and our rest is still the same. I have to get back up at 5:30 right now. So I'm pretty much sleepy. I'm not actually, my body's not tired, I'm just sleepy because it's been a long day. So I've been up 5:30, it's going on 9:30, so about almost 15 and a half hours. I think that's, my math is mathing right, but y'all get what I'm saying. So, but I mean, the flights were flights were fine. Again, like I said, it was just the long day, which tomorrow is the same thing, but we don't have to come back to Canada. We go to North Carolina. But I'm gonna get ready and wind down and get ready and go to bed. I'm not even gonna try to work out, it's too late. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning once I get up. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4. Felt like I just went to sleep or just got here to Toronto. Today's another 4-leg day, but it's a little bit shorter because I just do turns out of Norfolk and then I end up in Raleigh tonight. Yesterday, it's holiday season, I guess. You know, we had to fly at 8,000 feet coming out of LaGuardia going to Greensboro the first time because of traffic. So that means we had to fly a lot slower because we were at a lower altitude. And that took a lot longer than it normally would have. Instead of an hour, it took us almost an hour and 45 to 2 hours to get to Greensboro. And then coming back, taxiing for a long time. Just holiday season and LaGuardia being LaGuardia. That's really all that it is. Nothing you can do about it besides just roll with the punches, right? What is today? Today's the 23rd, we're 2 days before Christmas. So get ready for this day today. Tomorrow is a little bit shorter day. It ends with a deadhead, so I'm happy with that. No chance of us making an earlier deadhead, but just how the schedules fall. But other than that, I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Raleigh. I get there around, hopefully if there's no delays, it says 6:30. So we're pushing for a little bit before 6:30. But I'll see you guys then once I get to Raleigh. Hello everyone, I've made it here to Raleigh. Today was a very cold day coming in and out of New York. That wind was cutting. Today's flights was very uneventful with the exception of one flight. We had a service animal. I'm not for sure if he was nervous, but it looked like it was an oversized German Shepherd mix with something. Someone was supposed to be sitting next to him, but they were in a party together. So being that the flight wasn't full, one of the persons moved to another empty row so that the dog can sit in the seat, which is a definite no-no because only animals that can occupy a seat are celebrity animals. And what a celebrity animal is, the Target dog. If you ever seen a Target commercial, that's the only thing that I can think of right off the top of my head is the Target dog that is a celebrity animal. And he was trying to put, I said, sir, he cannot occupy your seat. He has to be on the ground at your feet. Tell me why this man tried to hold this overgrown German Shepherd mix dog in his lap. And I'm just like, man, it's been this, the 9 days is starting to get to me because yesterday ended up only being 7.5 hour overnight, given that we had to wait for the van and the time that we had to get up in the morning to catch the van to go back to the airport. Then when we get here, the jet bridge doesn't work. We sit out there and wait for the jet bridge to get fixed for 45 minutes. So luckily tomorrow is the last day, then I'm off for 5 days and I can finally get some proper rest. But it is what it is, the life of a flight attendant. And if you're trying to get into this life, you have to be prepared for everything and roll with the punches. But I'm finna to wind down, get ready for the go home day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow to close. Good morning, everybody. We come to the end of this 9-day stretch and it's really early. I'm gonna keep this short. I have basically 2 legs. I go from Raleigh to JFK back to Raleigh, then I deadhead from Raleigh to Atlanta, and then I'm done off of 5 days. Why our van is at 5:58 and not 6 o'clock, don't ask me, I don't know why. But I didn't really get any sleep last night for real because I just couldn't get comfortable for whatever reason. So probably gonna be working out for 4 hours of sleep. And yeah, today's not long, so I'm glad it's the end of this 9-day stretch. Haven't really gotten any sleep at all for real the past 2 days because of how late we got into Toronto. And I just threw everything off. But as I always say, it is what it is. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on to close out the video. Hello everybody, I'm here to close out the video. This is days later after my trip. I've completed the 9 days. Do not recommend it because I was sleepy after the 9 days, because once I got back from my trip, I had to smoke some meat, pack up my car, and then I drove down to Jacksonville, Florida to spend Christmas with my brother. And that's where we spent Christmas down in Jacksonville this past Christmas. And I was up for like 27 hours. So I do not recommend doing it, but it was what I had to do in order to be off for Christmas and my daughter's birthday. So I don't recommend it, but the flexibility of this job can be rewarding, but it also can be tiring and draining as well. But I don't think I will ever do that again unless I have to. So that's all I have for you. That's the conclusion of this 9-day. I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully everyone had a happy holiday and a happy new year. And as always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.